Something is happening and I cannot keep my mouth shut. I have to come and talk about it. Even though my apologies, Nigerians, this one is coming a little late, a very little late, but we are not going to skip it because you people deserve to know, say this thing happen because these are our brothers and sisters. They have tried to destroy Nigerian music. They have tried. Can you imagine that there was a time South Africans declared it that Nigeria can never have an artist that will come and perform in South Africa? You remember that time, right? Yes. There was a time these people intentionally destroyed and cancelled Burna Boy's concert in South Africa, making Burna Boy and his entire company lose a lot of money, and people that invested in that concert suffered huge, massive losses. There was a time Nigerian artists like Portable and Ira Star were denied visas to go and perform in South Africa. As in, they have shows, they have events in South Africa, they go to the embassy, they deny them visa because South Africa had an agenda to bring down Nigerian music. They had an agenda to ban and stop Nigerian musicians from performing in South Africa. They said they will never allow Nigeria to perform in South Africa. They will never give Nigeria the opportunity to showcase their talent because of what? Envy and jealousy. Because they wanted to show that Nigeria is not that relevant in the music industry. Nigeria is not the giant of Africa. Nigeria is not the greatest in Africa. These South Africans, they wanted to use that as an opportunity to make sure that they humble Nigerians, right? Guess what happened? Until there was even a time I remember telling you guys that Chris Brown had to perform in South Africa for his own show, and he had made it clear to them that if Davido is not coming, this show cannot be complete. I cannot come to Africa. I cannot step my feet on this continent and perform and leave without the people that helped recover my career. You know, say Chris Brown today he's thankful, he's grateful for his music career now to Nigerians because now Davido, Wizkid, Nigerians now then revive his career. So I thought that they would say no, Davido will not come and perform. Finally, that one did not work. Davido went and performed, but that one I still could not brag about it because at least it was a Chris Brown concert. So Chris Brown just invited Davido as a guest. People did not pay those tickets. People did not buy. People did not pay to come and watch Davido. They paid to come and see Chris Brown. You understand? So we give it to them. That one was not Davido's glory. That one was Chris Brown's glory. But my brothers and sisters, there is something that makes me come and open this camera. Nigerians, something brings me here. Something very relevant. Let me shock you guys. The pictures you are seeing on your screen is a crowd that came out in South Africa for a Nigerian celebrity, Davido. See, the full pictures you are seeing, as full as this place is filled, you're looking at thousands of people. We're talking of hundreds of thousands of people that pull out in their masses, huge numbers, crowd. For who? Not before Chris Brown, not before Beyonce, not before Jay-Z. This crowd turn up for a Nigerian celebrity, and this crowd is in South Africa. This crowd is not just in a South African village or in a South African suburb. No, this crowd is actually in one of the biggest cities in South Africa, one of the most luxurious places to live in South Africa. For you to pull out this kind of crowd in this kind of location in South Africa with the kind of prices people were paying to go see this man, for that turn up to happen, then this man Davido has to be studied. Nigeria has to be studied. With all the noise and the things South Africans said about Nigerian music, who would have believed that this kind of crowd I'm showing you, who would have believed, say, this kind of population where they show you, you can see for yourself that the entire stadium is packed and the entire seats are filled. This is a sell-out event by Davido. This is, as a matter of fact, even South African musicians, they envy Davido for this thing with Davido. South African musicians themselves, they were like, how did this Nigerian do this thing? Who gave this Nigerian the audacity to do this thing? How did he manage to pull out this kind of crowd? How did he manage to do the marketing and the publicity to convince people to come out? How? What strategy did he use? See, it's not by strategy, it's by who you are and by what you represent. There is no way Nigeria can ever go anywhere and people don't follow. There is no way Nigeria music remains the king of Africa, the king of entertainment all over. Wherever you go, once there is that Afrobeat, even South Africans, they could not resist it for too long because they have missed it. They missed it along that. Like even now, they are happy because they have gotten a taste of real music. Because they really missed good music. So when they heard that Davido was coming, even those who are xenophobic, they forgot about their xenophobia and started going to buy tickets. I'm telling you that even South African musicians were panicking, were anxious to go and see Davido. They were in a rush to go and see Davido. They couldn't be left out. They were begging to appear in Davido's concert. And there's one of them. We will talk about the story because I don't want to talk about story where I don't get evidence. If there's no proof, I will not talk about it. So I'm going to show you people a South African artist that was begging to meet Davido. South African celebrity begging to meet Davido at this Davido concert. That is even the reason why I'm doing this video. That is the inspiration behind this video. Would you believe that the South Africans who claim that they are the best, this is Davido that lost a BET award, right, to Tyler. This is Davido that lost Grammy award to Tyler. This is Davido that lost many awards to Tyler because Tyler won it through the back door. And many people thought that because Tyler is winning the award, she's better than Davido, right? So tell me, how and why will a South African artist, a South African celebrity, a South African woman with a great music career already going well for her, why will she be begging to meet Davido? Why will she be investing so much energy to come and mingle with Davido, a Nigerian that has lost Grammy awards to your Tyler? Can you see her begging to meet Tyler? Can you see her struggling to be in the same room with Tyler? No. And guess what? Davido did something to her. And oh, Nigeria, I'm so proud. Davido he just humbled them in a way that no South African can even breathe or talk again about this Nigeria matter, because it was Davido just put out a classic move to show them that we Nigerians, we are the kings, we are the leaders, we are the champions in this thing, and there is no amount of hate or whatever you people say that can change that fact. You people can only come in front and beg us, but you will go behind and support those people where they hate us. You go and make those xenophobic messages. You go and pretend that you don't need Nigeria. You pretend that Nigeria is not the best, they are not good enough. But when the time comes, you all will come in front and beg Nigerians. You will come in front and make sure that you honor them and prove them that they are the best. This is one of those classical evidence, classical facts, classical examples that nobody can argue, nobody can dispute. It is absolutely fact. All right, guys, let me be a little bit more specific so you guys can understand what's going on here. So this event actually took place in Pretoria. Yes, they have a Loftus Stadium, South Africa. So Loftus is one of the biggest stadiums in South Africa. It's a very big place. The capacity takes thousands of people. Thousands. We're talking about probably 50,000 plus capacity stadium. You understand? So that stadium is called Loftus Stadium in South Africa. I believe it's in Pretoria or one of these popular South African cities. You understand? Pretoria is not for poor people. All these poor South Africans, you see them shouting online, Dudula, we love Dudula. We don't like Nigerians. We don't like Zimbabweans. Let them go. All of them, they cannot afford. None of them, if you afford to come to this Davido concert, they don't have money. Shishi, they don't get. Poverty, they broke their neck. Poverty, they blow for their nyash. Nothing in their hand. So a lot of them cannot afford it. So that's why a lot of them will not even know about where Loftus is found, because even places like Loftus, poor people don't go there. Those are the kind of people, that's the kind of crowd Davido was pulling. Wealthy, successful, rich people. You understand? So Davido at that Loftus Stadium was a crack. But what really made it so interesting is because one of South Africa's biggest female stars, Makhadzi, yes, Makhadzi, fine people, fine babe, big girl. You can see her, you know that no. She's riding with the big boys. She's doing well with her own music career. She's a celebrity, a top recognized South African celebrity, one of the best South African female celebrities. So basically, when she heard that Davido was having that program there, Davido was having that show there, she did something like trying to lobby her way to go and meet Davido, trying to beg her way through to go and get Davido, sit with her, talk with her, have a moment with Davido, showcase a little bit of talent with Davido, so that probably or maybe she can have a collaboration with Davido. They can do 1 or 2 songs together, or they can combine together on a project, on a program. So that was her intention. But after putting in all her effort, all her energy to go and meet Davido, Davido ignored her. Davido not even snap picture with her. Davido refused to sit with her. Davido not even talk to her. Davido can't give cold shoulders to her. You understand? So Davido ignored her so badly. It was like a total disgrace for her and her entire fan base and many South Africans. A lot of them that are coming out to react about it and talk about it and say, how can Davido do this to our own South African celebrity? How can Davido do this to our own South African artist? Come on, now go calm down, now go relax. Makhadzi or whoever you call yourself. You understand? Davido is a big boy. If you have to get to Davido, you have to do it right. You will not wait till he has a show in South Africa. You go and be lobbying yourself in to try and take advantage of the fact that it's there. That doesn't make sense. Anyways, the most important thing is Davido had a successful show and he humbled and embarrassed South Africans who thought that Nigerians cannot do it. It is what it is. Your boy Jim Max on this one again. Come back anytime you're free, guys. Get one better update where they come up. You know what, miss out. God bless you all. Cheers.